Last drive, what's going through your head? You have the ball near midfield and you have to score a touchdown.
Yeah, defense did a great job of getting us the ball back, and we got it, good field position, and we just knew that it was going to be a 4-quarter game coming into it, and we just knew we had to execute and finish. Coach P did a great job preparing us all week, and we just wanted to execute.
What made their defense so tough for most of the game? It seemed a lot of the quarterback run plays you had earlier, in your starts that were getting big plays weren't kind of hitting.
Yeah, that's a really good defense. They're fast and they're physical, and they just flew around today and made plays. They got a lot of good athletes that did a really good job today.
We talked about the touchdown play. How did that develop, and just kind of the emotion once you got into the end?
Really good play call. It was something we liked, and we knew if we had the opportunity, we wanted to get to it. And then the offensive line, tight ends, running back did a great job of opening it up, and I just followed them in.
Easton, did you audible at all in that last drive?
No,
just straight play call?
Not that I can think of.
When you got in the end zone, was it more joy or more relief?
It was joy. We knew it was going to be a tough battle. They're a really good football team, and being in the Valley, it's going to be a grind every week. And so, we're really happy and we're proud to come on the road and get a good win.
I mean, that's a tough defense, but do you feel like you're seeing the results of people maybe having a little bit of film on you now? And how does that maybe just kind of help you heighten maybe your preparation every week?
No, I think we just got to keep getting better as an offense. I think we have the ability to do a lot of different things. We just got to keep getting better in every aspect, and it starts, as soon as we get back tonight and Monday at practice.
I feel like you took a page out of Carson's script there with the last-second drive to lead your team to a win.
This team, I'm just so proud to be a Bison man. This team is a tough bunch of dudes, and there's no quit in anybody in that locker room, and that's something we really pride ourselves on. We're going to fight all 4 quarters, and just really proud to be here.
How big is this one? To pull one out, maybe you had no business winning today.
They're all huge, and to come on the road against a really good football team that's fighting right now, it's big for us, and we're just going to keep moving forward. But we're damn proud of this one.
The ones to Ilias, especially that one in the 4th quarter there, I think that was supposed to be to Elbers, right? That's what he thought maybe, but he got sick. What is it about Jeff that made that play?
He's a really good football player, does a great job creating separation, and he understood the concept. It was something we did a couple times and understood the concept and really did a good job with the route, and the offensive line gave me time, and I'm just trying to give guys a chance.
What are you thinking as you're about to go in there, that last drive there in the 4th quarter? What's going through your head? Do you go by yourself? Do you talk to Carson? Are you on the headset? What are you doing? How do you approach that? I'm
kind of a laid back guy anyway. I don't know. I just kind of stay calm and collected and do what I have to do to stay loose and stay ready. And we just knew we had to execute. It was business as usual. Defense did a great job of getting us the ball in good field, and we just wanted to execute.
Get the momentum going back for you guys there in the 4th quarter. That run you had down the sideline.
It was a great run. I mean, I trust the blocking up front. Like I always trust them. I just tell them, hey, get it moved, and I'll do the rest. I'm going to run down the field for you guys.
You kind of had an uphill climb this year, the injury, fighting back, trying to kind of establish your game here. How good did it feel to have a really key role in this and to be a major part of this here down the wire?
It felt amazing, I mean, my attitude going to the game is just give it my all. Keep the guys up and just give it my all, and it just felt great being a part of it.
I guess you guys knew what was on the line as far as the conference race and all that stuff. How important was it to have that big 4th quarter and be able to rally in a tough place like this to play?
It was enormous. It was a big game. I mean, we always stay in it. That's what we're taught to do, to stay in the fight and just play the game.
Kind of seemed like you guys kept kind of charging at him and had a hard time kind of getting going there a little bit. Were you guys feeling that? What was that sideline like? Just explain kind of how you guys were able to keep pushing, because there was a couple minutes there in the 4th quarter to win it all.
Yeah, I mean, we just lift each other up when we see a guy like hey, we just like, hey, get it up. Cheer everybody on, stay in the fight, cheer the defense on, whether it's the defense up or if it's offense on, cheer the offense on. So that's how we keep it going.
Describe how your young quarterback played in the huddle, especially on that last drive, how Easton handled things down the stretch.
He handled it amazing. He kept his composure, and he was able to work his magic.
It's just as well as you guys have been playing. What was it like to maybe not play your best for half, even in the 3 quarters, and be trailing by 2 touchdowns and have to respond?
Yeah, you definitely have to credit Youngstown's offense. They came out and gave us a bunch of interesting looks, trying to hit the perimeter on us and make the big play, and we just had to come back and rally and adjust.
How much of it would you feel was bad tackling on your part, and how much of it was just guys like Webb and some of their playmakers are just tough to get after in the open field?
I think it was both, honestly. They did have a great game plan, and they were able to get the edge on us a few times, but there were a lot of plays where we just missed plays. We missed tackles, and they were there to be made.
I know you guys had talked about this week kind of because you weren't expecting the quarterback run maybe quite as much as you had, kind of hanging back and creating that pressure, and hopefully adding to his 13 interceptions that he had tossed this year. Did they just throw different stuff at you to just kind of catch you off guard, have a good game plan, or?
I mean, we kind of knew what they were going to come in and do, but they were just able to really execute, and that was the big difference maker and what we had seen in previous games, and they were just able to make some big plays on us, but be able to rally and adjust, and that was good to come out on top.
Nick, how big is this to dig this one out of the fire and win today?
Yeah, it's huge. We always try and trust the process, and we have trust and faith in our offense that fourth quarter rolls around, we're gonna make a stand and go and try and punch it in. So it was good to have a nice nail biter close game.
Watching your young QB drive down the field there in the fourth quarter, how impressive was that?
Yeah, I think Easton's grown a lot as a player, and he's gained a lot of confidence, and he's been able to run the offense like a great quarterback that we've had in the last few years. So
what changed defensively in the fourth quarter? You guys seem to be able to get 3 and outs and stops a lot. Not easier, but more often in that last quarter.
I think we just tried to make adjustments. Really, that's what it came down to. They had ran the same play a few times and got after us, so we just had to take a look in the mirror and look at the guys we had on the sideline and make plays.
Do you say things to each other out there? Do you MJ, all of you guys kind of say anything, or are you guys kind of past that point now? You guys don't need to be given the rah-rah speech?
Well, I think it's always good to be vocal in close games like this. Obviously guys are going to get pumped and, tell them to get going, all that. And, what a better atmosphere to play than here. So.
And get a win where maybe you guys had no business winning today.
Yeah, it was a tough one. I mean, they're a great team. They really are. They had a good game plan against us. We just kept persevering. We never really lost confidence in the locker room. We just knew we had to step up and make some plays down the stretch.
Down 24-10, do you feel there's either a play maybe the offense did or something you guys did defensively that really flipped it or got momentum back in your corner?
Honestly, I can't really think of a play, but it was just the whole fourth quarter that really set us apart, I think. We got a lot of stops on defense. The offense drove the ball really well. We had good field position on special teams. So the fourth quarter is really where we stepped up.
What does it mean to, you kind of Webb hit some big plays on you. You got a freshman quarterback. You're down 14 on the road going into the fourth quarter. What does it mean for this team to be able to overcome stuff like that and get a win?
Well, you can't lose confidence. You always got to know there's a lot of game left. Big plays happen. Adversity happens. You just got to make sure you move on and continue to get better.
I saw you go over and say hi to Kyle there at a point during the game. Did you talk to him at all about this game? Did you talk to him at all? Advice? Just nice to see him again, even?
Well, me and Kyle talk all the time. We text quite a bit, actually, even when he's gone. But yeah, it was nice to see him actually here. And I came over and I asked for his advice on a couple things because obviously being in the NFL, he knows a lot more than a lot of us do. So it was nice to see him and nice to get back in touch with him.
What can you just kind of say about the resiliency of this defense? You said you guys never give up, but to really prove it there and stand tall. I mean, there was a lot of excitement going on there, but to stay focused there at the end.
Well, yeah, I mean, it shows a lot about our defense and about our character and how much we've grown since the beginning of the season. Beginning of the season, our defense would have broken down probably, and how we've come together and the leaders have really stepped up, and how we as a defense, we're not there yet, but we need to keep improving, and we've done a good thing today.
How impressed are you with your freshman quarterback?
Easton's a great guy. You mean Easton? Or? Yeah, he's a great guy. I mean, I'm really impressed with his throwing action. I'm really impressed with the way he runs the ball, honestly. If I was going against him, I think it'd be hard to stop, so I'm really impressed with him.